Alrighty, so the things you're going to need for this video is the rifle, okay, a rifle, a suppressor, specifically this suppressor for the featherweight, alright, channel locks you will definitely be needing, okay, boiling water, and because of that you're going to definitely need a stove. So just make sure you have all these things before you start this.
Alright everybody, welcome to New Airsoft. Welcome to New Airsoft, everybody. I just want to make this video as a learner video for everybody. So this is the featherweight right next to me. Okay. So right now I took out the inner barrel. Okay. It doesn't really matter for the sake of the video, but I'll go ahead and put this right here back in place. And I simply want to show you another information video on how to work with this gun and what I've learned in the last like 2 days or so, and how to take it apart. I have a separate video for taking the bipod off. So this is not the bipod that comes with it. The bipod is actually attached to here. You don't need to saw, you don't need the drill, nothing like that. It has a way to take it off, so we'll show you that. But I'm gonna show you today how to take this flash hider off, just in case you want to put like a suppressor like this. And we're actually learning as I go. It's a 14mm threads, I know that, and it should be able to come off, so we'll figure it out. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta take this gas guard off, okay, top guard, and that just comes off by simply, you kind of saw me do it really easy. It has clamps that are on there, so just come to the back, kind of put your finger underneath here, and push up, and then it comes off, just like that. And then you just kind of observe what you're doing before you do it. Don't pull and yank. Just go ahead and pry it open, pull it off, and then it's free. Then there's this little button on this side, little lever. I called it a pin the other day. That's incorrect. You kind of see this right here. Okay, so you're gonna push this little lever, push it in. See that? And then take the handle and just pull it out gently. Now the inner barrel is going to be in there, so just kind of move it with the inner barrel, and like I did, just gently put the inner barrel somewhere safe, okay? Note to self, when you put it back together, you're going to need to line up this inner barrel correctly with the grooves. So there's this little groove right here at the bottom. Let's see if I can bring it closer. You kind of see that little lip? That lip lines up with this little lip right there, okay? And that goes downwards. So it faces downwards, and the little chamber right here for the hop up faces sideways because the mag's going in sideways. So just kind of simple logic, but something that you could not observe, and then you think your gun's not working, okay? So just make sure you're doing that correctly. Make sense? So now this is all we need to take the next part off. So we'll put this to the side. So, first things first, you're gonna need Allen keys. So go ahead and take your Allen key. I believe for this, it's gonna be a 2 millimeter. So let's see if if I'm correct. 2 millimeter, nope, I'm incorrect. So you're gonna need the small one, the 1.5 millimeter. So that was incorrect, not the 2, but 1.5 millimeter. That's usually what it is. And you kind of see I'm gonna take this off for this little gas, because I don't want that to be in the way while I'm working. And you don't need to take the Allen key out all the way. You just need to unscrew it to the point to where this little guy right here could be undone. There we go. So it's just, you do it about, looks like half of the way. You unscrew that Allen key right there, and then this little gas connector for the real gun, that just slides right out, okay? So that's everything to that. So this is what we need right here, this part. From here up is what you're gonna be taking off. 14mm negative means it's going to be the opposite of righty-tighty. So righty is turning it right, is loosening it. So if I'm going right like that, which is clockwise, so clockwise is loosening, counterclockwise is tightening. Make sense? And so usually for 14mm negative, they call it counterclockwise threads. That's what they call it. So you're going counterclockwise to tighten it, which is opposite than what you're used to. But that's how suppressors work. So it's gonna go on like this. Okay, so we're gonna first go show you how to take this off, which there's nothing to it with this barrel now that you have it, and make sure the inner barrel's out, so because you don't need that right now.
Alrighty, so the first thing we're gonna do is make sure we have, when you're in the kitchen also, please be safe, be aware of what you're doing. Grab a good pot. You want to get it started boiling. It takes about 10 minutes to get it boiling, a pot that you need about the size, a really large pot. Don't go buy one if you don't have one, make it work. But a large pot, usually the big one that you have in your home, hopefully. And then you want to do different angles once it gets started boiling, like I said, after 10 minutes, and do it for about 5 minutes. It's about a 15-minute process to be done right. Okay, so once you go ahead and get it boiling, move it around in different ways. Now this is a very crucial part right here. What I do is I'm gonna pause right here, and I'm gonna find the spot that I need to grab a hold of. You know, it doesn't, once you break it, then you're good. And when I say break it, I mean like get the threads moving. Okay, and look what I'm doing. I am actually twisting it on the other side, that counter opposite way of what you're used to. So you're going to the right. Just make sure that you understand what I mean when I'm twisting it to the right. Okay, so that's very important. Now the next part is you just want to make sure you go ahead and clean these threads off. Cleaning the threads after you clean the barrel is important because there's still adhesive on there that will cause anything that you put on, like a new suppressor, to gum up and get stuck on there, and then you won't have it just won't work as well. Now that we have this is very important. Don't mess up the threads. Take your time finding the thread. So always remember, go a quarter turn the opposite direction, and also you want to find which side it is for the threads, since this is a double-sided thread suppressor. So I found it, I did a little wiggle, and I found it. Don't push and try to force it. You will find the threads eventually if you clean them properly. Give it time. Sometimes these suppressors do come broken already, the threads are messed up, so make sure you know, because sometimes people return these suppressors after they broke them, and the distributors don't even know that, so they go ahead and sell it again, and next thing you know, it ends up breaking your gun's threads. So that's everything with that, everybody. And like I said, it's a pretty easy scenario as I look at it now. Yeah, so there's nothing to it. You can do it too. Make sure you leave likes and subscribe, leave lots of comments, and make sure that when it comes down to doing this, you are in safe areas. You're not going to burn yourself with hot water, and just have fun with it always. That's all I gotta say about airsoft. Just have fun. Don't forget that part.
Next on Airsoft Hollywood.
That was not at all what happened in the slow motion video. I'm gonna do it until I recreate it.
Hey, how much?
It's 33 to 13 in the third quarter.
Nah.
No. No, get that out of here.
Let me see.
Yes.
That's us.
Yeah. It's the boys.
Saturday.
Saturdays are for the boys.